What's up, good old interweb? This is Xbox Have No Games podcast, where you don't have to ask nobody actually uses to join their Patreons or hitting the thumbs up button every 5 seconds. We did some real ass gamers talking about real gaming life. What's good with everyone? Um, you know, what's good with your flip?
Ain't nothing, man. Sitting back, chilling, relaxing, having a good time. Oh, a really good time. And I can't wait to get into some real juicy stuff.
You know what I'm saying? We got the demon the demon god demigod chaos. What's good with you, G?
Not much. I'm feeling a little under the weather because y'all ponies literally make me sick for all the disgusting things y'all guys do. But other than that, it's been a pretty good day. I beat the Avengers game today. Um, well, the campaign anyway. I got a lot of grinding to do as far as getting my characters max level, which I will do. I'm that type of player. I am that type of dude that's completionist. I'm not a full completionist, so to say. Like I'm not gonna do all the crazy, ridiculous stuff, but as terms in like max character level, getting the best of the best, yeah, I complete all those because
All
I'm a
right,
real gamer.
all right. We're gonna have our other co-host probably in a minute. If he don't, shout out to my man Livewire Gaming. You know, he does all the graphic stuff for us in the background and all that other shit. But what's been on y'all minds this week, man? You know, we don't have no template. We do week off the hip.
Anything you want to say, Chaos?
Um, Thank you, Sony, for help pay for our next exclusives. I appreciate that so much. So I'm gonna give you guys all you guys Xbox jackets, green Xbox jackets, to show you my thanks.
So
Damn.
So let's go with the question. Motherfuckers want to throw this shit. You know, we got the motherfucker that don't know. We ain't mentioning his name no more. But the motherfucker that don't know that Canada is part of North America. Uh,
Canada heartbroken.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. That's
They
they're
never,
screaming
hey, let
four
me ask you
thousand
this.
games for the PS4, the PS4 for the backwards compatibility, right? But did Sony actually show off the backwards compatibility? Have they show how if you do get this game, how it's going to um give you better frame rates, give you better graphic fidelity and all that other shit? Um I'm gonna let y'all talk on this shit because that's what the pony's been throwing at us lately. So how y'all feel, G?
I'm gonna just look at it like this. They can go ahead with that scattered box for all them train set pieces that they was putting together or taking apart that day. I can't believe they took apart that PlayStation 5 and it looked like a train set. A straight up train set. Like, come on, man. You know what? Sometimes you just gotta laugh at some of them dudes. The hope that they have and the compassion that they have for Sony when there is none. There is none. I mean, I laugh at some of these dudes, man. I think what is more important right now that's hurting them is that you know, that Ponyville that they used to go to, that pony store that they used to go to, how they used to try to manipulate or force people to get their PlayStation shit. Well, guess what? Microsoft done did the deal. So I think that right there is hurting them. They're hurting the ponies. Not GameStop, or should I say Microsoft stop, but that's hurting them right now, man. They can throw all types of jabs they want though, man. They can say whatever they want to sing. I mean, sing a song, give us a tap dance. I don't care. We already won. We won already. Microsoft won this generation already. Yes, I am bold enough to say Microsoft had won it because Sony ain't show us shit, nothing. As
Not
as
a damn thing.
as chaos, you were saying, it's funny. It's funny that Sony is not showing y'all nothing but that train set, no power, No gameplay, anything.
Mhm.
All them gameplay that we saw look like shit. That
Dog
shitty
shit.
ass, that shitty ass tear down. What was that? What was the name of that game? What was that? Demon Soul or Demon Troll? What was that? That they were showing us at Tokyo
That
or
old
whatever.
ass game.
Yeah, like that's not none. I want to see the game that's going to utilize the PlayStation 5. Since y'all believe in that greatness, so wait. And it looked like they still waiting because they never got what they said they were supposed to get in the PlayStation 4 era at all. No, that's what I'm trying to
All right,
figure
now
out.
we love to talk to to the community, and Xbox ain't showed no games. Xbox has showed what the Xbox Series S and Series X takes power of backwards compatibility games. Who the fuck got a PlayStation 5? Nobody. Who the fuck got Xbox One X's prototypes? Damn near everybody. They need to send me one. Y'all always want to talk about this liquid cooling and liquid metal shit. Man, that motherfucker go leak and it's gonna fry all y'all shit. And y'all ain't even got no RDNA too. Quit that shit out. Can we say that, Flip?
Y'all don't
Cut that
have it.
shit out.
Y'all do not have RDNA 2. Stop it. That is not what that is.
Cut that shit out. Them niggas gave y'all some shit on a motherfucking piece of paper and said this is all the backwards come. Y'all is a bunch of crash test dummies. Dummies. They ain't tested none of them games out. And then what? If the games don't work, please let us know that they don't work. The PlayStation 2 the PlayStation 5 do not have RDNA 2. No, it don't. It has 1.5. Your glorious ass, what's that? Digital fuckery already said that shit. It
Yeah.
don't.
They yeah,
It's not, it don't.
even digital fuckery came out and said that it's not that.
It's not.
They're like, no, our masters has failed us.
That's
So get
not
the
what that
fuck out
is
of here.
with that
Y'all
guy.
love to spread this false knowledge out here.
Man, they're just trying to grab on anything they can to keep these PlayStation hype going. Because they know once that stuff is dead, PlayStation in real trouble.
The PlayStation already dead on arrival.
Exactly. That's why they need it. That's why they need to. They're trying to hang on to this hype because that's really all this stuff really got.
Well, you know what I thought about though, man, and as they was doing the tear down of the train station, I'm sorry, the train station 5, um, is how they had they memory card, the SSD slot. That right there is a bad thing to do because we all know what's going to happen is that whatever one that Sony recommend and whatever one Sony saying, well, you can go ahead and just grab almost anyone, long as it's recommended. They're gonna go out there. It's going to say PlayStation. It's going to say used for PlayStation 5 or whatever. They're gonna go get that, try to put that joint in there, and it ain't gonna work. Whereas Microsoft has a dedicated SSD card, one that you can pick it up, slide it in, and keep moving. You have to take the panel off, unscrew it to slide it in there. That's a lot of work. I don't care what no one say. That is a lot of work. You would have thought that, only thing that I did like that they did was Sony did was everything that was on the motherboard. I ain't have a problem with that. But you have to open it up just to slide it in there. I'm telling you right now, they're gonna go grab the wrong shit and that shit gonna fuck up. They're gonna be calling Sony back. Well, I got the right one that it said that it's supposed to use. That's not the right one. They're gonna fuck around and void their fucking warranty. And Sony
And
gonna be like,
and
well,
none of them
I
cards.
gotta pay me for
And
it.
thing about them cards is not cheap.
Nope.
So you go buy. Think about it, especially right now with the fuck going on. Uh, Motherfuckers don't accept shit back. So
You know what's
you'll run your ass down and go buy a $300 car, a motherfucking NVMe drive.
And fuck yourself over.
They ain't accepting that motherfucker back. You just
I'm telling you.
$300 ass out.
Yep. Yep. I'm telling you what's gonna happen. If Sony fucked up, they should have did the same way that Microsoft did, had a slot that you can slide it in there that they made. But what they did was trying to go cheap by, and a lot of people talking about, well, I think that's a good idea. No, I don't think that's a good idea. I'd rather pay that $220 than sitting up there paying another $300 to go get one off the shelf to slide that inside the system, potentially voiding the warranty, because you know some people ain't gonna know what the fuck they're doing. I'm sorry.
Look what dumbass just said. Dumbass just said Sony has an SSD drive for 149. Ain't no fucking SSD drive that runs and fast like you quote unquote you guys SSD drive. No, quit lying to yourself.
I don't. You know what? But see,
You're lying, G.
you got to realize something, man. When you don't know what part of the world you on or what's above the United
You're
States or
lying.
whatever, you gotta take it for what it is. Some people are just slightly retarded. They only use like they say we use 10% on our brain. Some people use less than
He
that.
don't use 5. You don't even know what North America is. But you want to say Sony selling something for 149. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit.
Suck shit out.
Told you I'm coming here to destroy. I'm here to destroy. I'll destroy your soul.
Yeah,
It's
I don't know where
who
he
the
get
fuck
that.
hang on. Hang on. Y'all the same motherfuckers that was walking around talking about we need more storage. It's a 500 gigabyte drive, but y'all was same motherfuckers that be sitting on YouTube and all this other shit talking about what you call it? Call of Duty is 149, 149 gigs and all that other shit. And all this shit. Nobody's not going to buy an SSD drive for no fuck. That's for a computer, not for a console. You must don't have no games. You talk to a guy that runs. I actually have 11 gigs. I run I run 1 terabyte off the X, and I have 2 5 terabyte drives. I'm down to 2. All the damn updates I get.
That
Get the fuck out of here.
that SD drive that he said for 149, I guarantee you that is a watered down version. That console is
It
going to crash.
don't know. Somebody gonna put some shit in their system it's not gonna be compatible. It's not really compatible. And you asked out of luck.
There's no way that you're getting one for 149. Stop it.
No.
Stop it.
You asked out of luck.
I don't know how you figure that one.
The ones I saw from people that was talking about that was capable ran from $350 to $400.
That is if it is capable. That's if.
What's up? What you said? What up with you, G? These dumbass, your dumbass homie in here talking this shit tonight. We gonna get that motherfucker that Agent Orange. He still don't know. He still forgot. I don't give a fuck what you post on Twitter. You can post your life on Twitter. You spend more money. You spend your life more on Twitter than you playing video games. I told you this shit personally. I said, get off Twitter and play video game.
I don't know, man. I don't think you need to go on
much of your time on here on YouTube debating with people and on Twitter, and you probably don't even spend probably like 3 hours a day gaming.
But no, there's a more important thing that's going on here, which is very sad and make me depressed. The simple fact that he don't know where Canada is at. That makes me wonder. That makes me wonder where's everything else at that he thinks. Like, do you think North America? I mean, the United States is in North America or what? Do you think it's in South America? Because I'm really trying to understand how the fuck your dumb ass don't know where Canada is at.
Hey,
what language do we speak?
And he think the Arctic and the Arctic. He think the Arctic and the Arctic. He think the pole still is called the same thing.
Like, come on with the
bullshit. The South Pole and the North Pole is the same thing.
I can understand that it would be more likely for you to say you read an article or someone else told you that crazy shit about 149. But no, you got to
Mm-hmm.
be the fucking fool who don't know where Canada at. I don't even
And you
think
supposed
he
to
know
have,
where
you got
Japan at.
Canadian friends.
He don't got
He
no
white the
goddamn
man got
Canadian
Canadian
friends.
friends.
How you
Hey, you
got
still,
Canadian friends and you don't
hey,
know where the fuck
you
Canada
still,
at?
hey,
How?
you believe
No,
in
hold
Santa
on,
Claus?
AI. Hold on, no. Fuck that. How the hell you got Canadian friends and you don't know where Canada at? How? That doesn't even make no goddamn sense.
Hey, Flip, hey,
I know
Flip,
you're not
where
that goddamn
that
stupid. Tell me you're not
Where
that stupid.
that
I've never seen nothing like that ever.
He out there asking where that at.
Hey,
Or like, oh girl. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
girl.
hey. That's
Philly
where
cheesesteak.
Waldo at. That's where.
Oh.
That's where Waldo. You know what I'm saying? That's
You
what
don't
I'm
know.
calling. I told he love to come at, and he
Do
told
you even
say,
know what city you live in? You know
nah, he
what
don't.
state, the city that you in?
He think he in L.A. County. He think L.A. County is the whole state, the whole county of the
And you
world.
know it's bad. You know it's bad when you literally can't argue with, have a nice conversation with someone because they can't hold up to you on an intellectual level. Literally.
I'm gonna tell
If you
y'all
use
this.
the too big, after using too big more words for him, he can't. You don't understand that. He can't. He
I'm
don't
gonna
know.
tell y'all this. Y'all
Oh, I'm
pony in
sorry,
the
that's my
y'all
fault.
pony. Hold up, y'all pony in the comment section. Get Christopher Hart and teach him something.
I
Please,
Mhm.
told you.
before he tweet out anything else on Twitter looking like a fool. You know who you look like?
Christian.
You sound like Donald Trump. That's who you sound like. You sound like Donald Trump. Because he don't know whether if he coming or going. And you sound just like him.
Hey, the only reason why he know where Japan is because of Sony.
He
That's
still probably
it.
don't know where Japan is at.
Oh, shit, but we can fuck that motherfucker, man. I'm done
I
with that. But
understand that
man,
shit, man.
I feel you, G. Calm down. Let's break down the PlayStation breakdown. How you feel about that bullshit, man? How you feel about the
Hold on.
PlayStation breakdown? You know what I'm
Go
saying?
ahead,
They
KI.
broke down. Hmm. How you feel about it? I'm telling. I'm asking y'all motherfuckers. No man, what the fuck, man?
Oh no, that shit
Oh shit!
trash.
I
Oh no,
thought
no, no. I
Flip
was
was gonna
reading
go.
something. I was reading something. Somebody sent me
Yeah,
something.
yeah,
My
yeah.
bad.
So, what y'all think about the PlayStation background? The big ass fan, the big ass heat sink.
You mean the train station? The train station breakdown?
Yeah.
That shit was. You know what though? Like I said, I don't have a problem with everything being on the on how they got the motherboard set up though. But god damn, everything in that console is big. They could never talk about the Xbox, man. I swear to God, y'all better not ever run out your mouth and call the OG Xbox a fucking a VCR. How big that is? This shit is ridiculous.
And think about
With
how big that
HD,
stuff is. That thing's probably gonna produce more heat than the Xbox.
like I don't understand that. Like how y'all even fit to come out your mouth to say that when the
That thing
PlayStation 5 is the
looks like a
biggest
heat
console.
machine.
That motherfucker look like that should be in Cyberpunk. Motherfucker.
Man,
That's what
That
you
should
shit,
be in
look like
Cyberpunk that you got to break down.
well, you realize the two wing ain't nothing but panels.
Man,
The
that shit
actual
plastic.
boxes when they took that off, yeah, all that is plastic.
hmm
So I don't think people realize that. I can see Sony making um I think Sony did that in a way to make a special edition console like the little fins and stuff. Make more different, make different fins or whatever. Them little plates, make different plates and sell that and
that
start and
just
try to
could be
make money off
cool.
that.
Hmm.
Yeah, because that's
Maybe a lot cheaper for them to do that.
in that regard, that's pretty smart. I ain't gonna lie. That's a little
I
smart
see
thing to
Sony.
try to make
If
revenue.
Sony is smart, they need to do that. That would be the best
That
thing for
was
them to do. Like
that'd be a
how
pretty
the
cool
Hey,
360
feature.
so
was.
so so flip. They own the wings of love. No, we ain't fucking with that.
Yeah. Oh shit.
I
I'm
see you
laughing
look
like
down the line.
I'm
They'll
laughing like
probably
this
make
because
a.
it's funny and it's true.
We got
I can
Punisher and
see.
Livewire in the house. What's good with y'all?
What's good,
No,
fella? What's good,
not
people?
much chilling.
Everybody in the comment
Welcome to the
section, what's
party.
good?
Welcome to the party.
Word, word. What it is?
Shit, man. I don't know what we talking about. Shit, we talk. We talk about everything. Shit, you know how we be
Shit.
climbing
Man,
on
y'all
this
talking
one.
about the PS5 breakdown, right?
Oh yeah, the
We talking about
breakdown.
the
Oh yeah, the
wound.
PS5
We talking
breakdown.
about the
Yeah,
all
Uh,
that face
yeah.
plate
They
live.
had
Why
the
I have
wound of love and shit. You know what I'm saying? They
yeah,
I
that
think.
breaking that motherfucker down because that
that's.
motherfucker about to fly.
I told Flip the other day. I said it was poorly engineered. Not terribly engineered. Poorly.
man,
But
lie. Why we? I just said that shit was the train station, my nigga. Because when he took it apart, that shit looked like parts from a train. I'm sorry, my dog.
no, but you know what's funny though? So I'm looking at the. I'm like, this is a lot going on right here, right? And you hear ponies talking about, what are you talking about? Yo, look how ingenious it is. I'm like, bro, look how many fucking pieces it is. Like
Yep.
like engineering, when you engineer something to the T where it's in close to perfection, is when you have it minimalized. That's when it's at its peak, not when it's like multiple layers of shit on top of shit. That's not when it's at its best. But then I had to catch myself because I'm like, I'm talking to people that have no idea about anything about engineering. Like when you talk to, like in science, you have physicists. Physicists are people that figure out there's a problem. Engineers are those that get information from physicists and be like, all right, this is the problem. Now we have to solve it. And over time, they find better ways to solve it in minimalistic ways. Think about it. Them talking about how great it is to engineer a PS4 and have it as big and bulky it is. No, it's not. It's not great because yes, does it work? Absolutely, but that's asking for the bare minimum. That's like come on up to somebody now this day and age and they got a new smartphone, but the smartphone is the size of a fucking like a tablet and shit, like a big ass tablet, and they're like, damn, that's a big ass, that's a tablet? No, that's a smartphone. Smartphone? God damn, why that shit so big? But it worked though, nigga. Yeah, it works, but it's big as fuck. Like what the fuck? Why this shit so
Sticking out the
big?
back of your pocket, sticking out the back of your
Yeah.
pocket.
Well, I think, like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, does PlayStation 5 do what it's supposed to do? Absolutely. I'm not saying it's not as fast as they want it to be, but what I'm saying is that it's a big fucker. It's not engineered ergonomically the way you would want something. Like, it's damn near not a console. I don't know. It's like a hybrid. It's not even a PC. It's it's a hybrid abstraction of what a console could be because now it's more of an eyesore. Like I, yeah, it's a big motherfucking man. Like that shit wouldn't even fit. It could
But
probably
see,
barely squeeze
hey,
under
live
like
right.
a shelf in your kitchen. Huh?
Look at this live right. Look at this. Now, when they had the little stand, okay, I like the way
Hmm.
they did the stand where you can put the screws in there and twist it and then lock it in there so you won't lose it. If you
Yeah.
lose that stand, how you gonna set up that PlayStation 5? Please tell
Well,
me.
well, hopefully you don't lose it. But
Man,
I'm
that
just
motherfucker
saying.
sure can get lost.
You gotta lose
yeah.
the
That shit
stand.
I
look,
Well,
look
saw so
live.
many
Let's be honest.
PlayStation guys said, "I'm gonna lose that motherfucker."
That shit look
well,
like it's gonna get lost.
well.
Somebody gonna
This
misplace
It's a
that.
flathead. It's a flathead screw. You can go find you a flathead
no,
Yeah,
screw.
no. But see,
flathead
this
screwdriver to unscrew that.
But
Anyway,
see what I'm saying is the engineering behind it isn't simplistic enough, right? Because you have to get that clip and you got to hang it onto the side, and then you got to screw. Do you have to screw it in? No, you just sit it there. The screw goes in the little plate when you have
right,
it on the side. But the
right.
thing is, if they engineered it correctly, you shouldn't have to need a screw, regardless of whatever position is. Because think about it, you don't need a
That
screw
shit just
now.
the clip right on.
Yeah, you got clip. You just clip it right on. You just take it off and move it. Now, if they engineered that stand correctly, they would have it where it had. If where on the side it's kind of caved out, concaved, right? Where it's bubbled outwards. All you do is get a convex kind of stand where it sits right in place where that bubble is, and it just holds it. Kind of like like what do you call that shit? Basically like if you had a bowl type structure, and then you just have something that sits right on top of it, like you that doesn't move. Like that would be smart engineering on in that aspect. Um, Not to say that look, it works. It works for what it is. Is it a huge big deal that it has? No, I'm not saying that it's going to take the end of your life to put this together. It's not even that complicated. I'm just saying that it could have been better. That's all I'm saying. It could have been better.
I'm telling you, dog. People going to lose that. I think they did that for the airflow to make it hover. Because what is the stand supposed to do is make the system look like it's hovering, like it's a floating console. And I'm telling you, I think they did that for the airflow.
Hey,
Well,
let's get with
That's
this
why
bullshit that was earlier this week. They talking about the Xbox. Y'all want to talk about airflow? All of a sudden, the Xbox X Series X get hot, and
but all electronics get hot. My PC gets hot. That's why
can you talk say that again, Jay?
my PC gets hot. Shoot, it does get hot, bro. It be hot to the and then it's hot now. I got the fan on. It's hot. You know what I mean?
but
I
we
got a
already
2080 in there, in that bad boy.
but Bone, we already know that the boy came out and said it was a joke. He was fucking around.
Yeah, he said it was joke, but think about these guys ran with it, and then you got these dudes sitting around here making all these memes like they cooking bacon on top of the Xbox One X and all that other shit. Um, look at what the PlayStation do. They using trying to use liquid metal and
Let that
flip.
shit spill out.
I know me and you follow a bunch of tech guys, and liquid metal was kind of dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Mm-hmm.
kind of
Let's keep
dangerous,
it
and
a
it
buck
is fairly new
Yeah.
to
into
the
the
PC
game.
world.
I
So
don't
you want to
think
use this liquid metal. If that liquid metal hits anything electron and metal, it's going to
on
shorten
that
out everything.
anything on the motherboard. It's a wrap.
It's going to shorten out.
That shit gonna
So
shut them
they're
down
playing
quick.
a game. Now I know they got this thing around the chip and everything, but you're trying to manufacture these motherfuckers real quick because you're trying to catch up with these pre-orders. Am I right?
Mhm.
And what if a couple of them, you know what I'm
Well,
saying?
you know what
Not
I
too
say.
quick.
You know what I say. I say the pre-order is the money that they getting to finish making the rest of them goddamn PlayStation 5. That's what I think
Yeah,
that shit is.
yeah, but that shit is to me that shit is right there. Like you playing. My thing is you're playing with fire.
Of course.
Yeah, man, that's it. That's their business. That's what they want to do.
Yeah,
It
but I
depending
ain't
on
worrying
what the
about.
risk is
But
for
then
them.
people talk about
You know what I
Xbox
mean?
and talking about it's hot. Think about it. What the heat does, it rises up. Am I right? It goes up.
So they so what they think the PlayStation 5 is not gonna get hot?
They talk. They no man. These motherfuckers sit here. We got the liquid. We got They got the liquid metal. We got
Well,
these big ass fans.
I think somehow they think that it's going to be liquid metal means that it's going to be cool, but you're talking about these are dumb people. So I don't know
They
why
don't know what they don't even know what capable.
they
They're not tech
all
guys.
all they heard is liquid metal and we're like, oh, it's liquid, but it's metal. Man, maybe it's cool. It's like nitrogen. Maybe I don't know. It must be cool. I'd be like, bro, y'all don't know what the hell y'all talking about. No, it's gonna be super cool to the touch. No, it's gonna be hot, just like every other, electronic device that generates that much energy. It's gonna be hot. Ain't nothing to cry over. As long as it doesn't overheat and shut the console down, because that's what it's going to be. I mean, all these consoles have
If it
features in it where basically once it overheats, it just shuts your console down.
if
So
it
as
didn't
long as it's not doing that,
if it didn't get hot, then there'd be a problem. They don't understand that. It's
Well,
like,
No,
man,
yo,
I mean,
everybody. I'll put it this way: any CPU is designed if it get too hot to shut the system down. Because back in the day, they got lawsuits where somebody may had a laptop on their lap and it burned them and all that type of stuff. So they made it where it knocks it off. If it gets too hot, it automatically kill your system off. Boom, automatic, automatic. So people got to understand that shit, man. This shit is. I,
well, you know what? This is what you tell him, Bone. Answer this question to me. Why did the boy came back and retract what he said and said it was a joke?
Cause he said, cause it was a joke. He wanted,
Nah, 'cause
he wanted to be a
Microsoft was coming for
star.
that ass. That's what it
Yeah, he
was.
wanted to be a star.
Exactly. Exactly.
Microsoft sent them a cease
Exactly.
and desist. Like, hey, you
Yup.
don't stop this.
well,
We gonna
I
see
don't even,
your
I
ass.
to be honest, I don't even think he thought it was going to be that big of a deal. But
Nah, he knew that.
in this day and age, you know what I mean? Like you
Like,
gotta
if
realize
anybody online on Twitter, whatever, and
they gonna run with
anything negative on
anything.
Microsoft, they gonna run with it.
Yeah,
That's
he had to
automatic.
take that back.
Like he knew what he was doing. That's why he said it.
Yup. And that's the thing that I don't like that Microsoft does. You get a counsel to these dudes that you know that don't like the Xbox. I get it to prove that they wrong, but they're always gonna find something that Nick can pick with or make up
But
stuff.
they gotta give it to those dudes too. They got to because guess what? If you only give it to people that like Xbox, then nobody gives a fuck because they like Xbox.
Mm-hmm.
That's the
No, but
problem.
I'm saying,
They
but I'm
really don't have a choice.
Game.
Like that, it falls on deaf ears. You'd be like, oh, that's like that be like listening to like Porter Rock talk about how great PlayStation is. But he likes PlayStation, so that doesn't really mean anything.
already gave it to go. But I tell you one thing,
He telling the truth.
that motherfucker dude got that system deceased. I know he chill with that one. Like, yo, you ruined,
Hmm
you slander. That's slander. That's what he was doing. You slandering a good
That's
name
slander
about that
and
product.
defamation of character. So you
Yup.
can go through a whole lot of motherfucking shit. You like, honey,
Make
how
that
you
shit
know?
up all you want. Go ahead, make up another lie. Go ahead, start doing some
Yeah,
more slander shit. Watch what happens.
yeah.
You gonna hear that?
And them guys is trading water right now. You know, they
hmm
trading water with this 4,000 games, and y'all gonna be better. Fuck it, better testers of the motherfucker. I can't say it. Shit, I'm been drinking shit.
On beta
Beta.
testing.
Beta testers, shit. Y'all can, you know what I mean, that's what I'm saying. My back and shit. Fuck y'all.
I
Fuck
mean,
you.
and it's
You
not
fuck
even a retail
you.
console. That's another thing. When somebody else said that one of the guys that had, he came out and said that he was like, "Yo, that's not the same console that we gonna get at retail." He said,
Yeah,
"This like what you just said. It's like a beta
yeah.
type console,
But yeah,
whatever.
they
It's not even an
said
actual shit."
he's on the back of the console. It said it's a
It's
prototype,
a
right?
pro too tight. Thing
Yeah,
about
Mm.
it, they can't. Certain guys I didn't know. I watched the Asian guy flip from last night. I watched him
yeah.
today when I went quiet, and he said
Talking
it
about
was
my
some
man
games.
Young.
Yeah, he got locked
Yeah,
out of certain games because he didn't put the console on at a certain time, so he got
yeah.
locked out of certain stuff. But people got them consoles in their hand. Who got a PlayStation 5? Betty White?
Nobody.
Nobody.
No, or a controller? They blowing in that motherfucker.
I'm not touching that controller. I don't care what nobody say. I'm not touching that fucking controller. I feel very strongly and firmly about what I said before, and I'm gonna say it again. I'm not touching the controller that somebody blow on. That's not right. To blow on another man controller, I'm good.
Come
But
on,
my
bro.
thing
Yeah.
is, you're
Halitosis on.
showing this. You're showing. Think about it. You came out. Yes, I think it was because when I get my long week, I forget what days of the week is. So
That's
it
just
was what,
nasty.
Friday. So they came out and said they're going to have 99% of their games working on the PlayStation 5, but they didn't show any how it's going to work.
Nope.
They didn't. They told you what you have to do to get your saved data. It's not up in the cloud. It's not up in the cloud. So what the fuck is going on with the y'all tell me this shit, G. Y'all got answers for it? Cause Sony must, cause to me they feel like they crash test dummies.
No, no, I think they're
You
gonna
know
play how
what?
they scared to show anything.
I'm go with my man Boss in the comment section. Yeah, I think the same thing that they might have to change that out every 2 to 3 years. That liquid metal.
Hmm.
I don't know how that's going to work, or what they're going to do with that. Cause
Man, that
that's
liquid metal, man, they better hope that because if that thing about it with liquid metal, it takes any fucking component, metal component, is going to shorten out the motherboard, and that's on life.
Hmm.
Ain't no defibrillator going to fuck around and hit that motherfucking your shit is gone. And if you spend $500 on that motherfucker, and you thinking that some thing about it, people don't understand. They thinking that it has some little, it has what's that, the little styrofoam around that shit. Shit can get between that styrofoam. That's liquid. That's hot ass metal.
I'm trying to think how that's going to work when you stand when you stand that motherfucker up, and that shit getting hot.
It's hot metal. Period.
Like
Yeah,
Oh
that.
no,
they
no,
don't
no.
run it.
Yeah, it doesn't like when they mean liquid metal. It doesn't mean it
It's
liquefies
actual
and
liquid.
pours out. No, 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 no,
Yeah.
no. It's more like the metal is still kind of magnetized to the plate itself, so it'll liquefy, but it's not gonna move. It's not gonna go anywhere.
It's kind of like
Like if
paste.
you ever, yeah, if you ever mess with solder kind of liquefies when and that's what it
Yeah,
is. It's
when
thermal
you melt
paste.
it.
Yeah, when you melt it, but you can't just like even if the solder is on a motherboard and it's hot, you can't just shake it like easily and just like for you to be able to shake it off, you have to literally have the motherboard in your hand while it's hot and be whipping that bad boy just to get it to move off of where it's at. Like, and you're not gonna be able to do that with a console. Like anybody doing that with a console, even if like you know how hard you would have to shake that shit, and that shit's heavy. Like that's just not a realistic thing. Like if you're you know using that thing that violently, that console's got other issues other than that.
But if it gets that hot and that shit melts,
Yeah, but it's not going to drip off. It does. It'll stay on the plate. It's not going to drip off.
it's possibly is could step on a plate because I done saw guys that have used it, it has dripped off. This shit is not it's not perfected yet.
Not like solder. Not like
It's not
if
it's
it's
not it's
anything.
not it's not perfected yet. I saw
Yeah, but
people that
yeah,
use that.
but
It's
yeah,
not
but if
perfected
it
yet.
but bone, you're not talking about a lot of solder. You're not talking about excessive amount of solder, and you're talking about just enough solder to have the component there, but it's not something that's like a ton of it. This ain't back when cats was like hand soldering the boards back in those days. That was a different situation. You know what I mean? You did put, I mean, shoot, some electronics have more solder than others. But now everything's, is done by a machine. So it's a different situation. But like I said, it ain't that big of a deal. Look, I, I ain't getting the PlayStation 5 day one anyway. I'm gonna let everybody else crash that because that motherfucker, I'm gonna wait for the Slim. I'm gonna be honest. I ain't got no games right now. So I'm gonna wait for the Slim
You
when it's
can't say
smaller.
that.
Cause
I don't think
You
they're gonna
can't
make
say
the
that
slim
because
fit.
people out there actually. You right. You got 4 years. They gonna wait. They gonna give
I'm
you
not
like
saying. All right,
4 years
all
to
right,
make
all
that
right. Let me
shit
rephrase that.
smaller.
Let me rephrase that. I ain't got no games that I feel I need to go get the system right this second for. You know what I mean? Yes, it has Spider-Man and it's back compat. Is it gonna boost up all the games that I got? It'll do a select few, but it's not gonna do all my games. So I'm good.
That's the question I asked. Like that's the question I asked before you start talking about this
Yeah.
motherfucking liquid metal shit. How you feel about these 4,000 fucking games?
They're just the regular games. They ain't nothing.
Hmm.
It's just whatever's on PlayStation. I like a lot of people thought when people said that PlayStation ain't gonna have back compat. I don't think anybody ever thought that they weren't gonna have PS4 games on there. Because to me, if they built their console around the same architecture, why not have it? It's the boost for those games is what is limited. So you don't know shit. We still don't know. As far as cloud saves, or is that going to be something that goes across? Like
No,
right now,
you got to go grab them motherfuckers yourself.
all right. So I gotta put it on
Yeah. Yep.
USB and then
Uh-huh.
transfer it over.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I guess like whatever. But see, the problem is, man, you gotta sit and you gotta do that, and then you gotta format it, and you gotta just. So I gotta get an extra. I mean,
That's why
I might have
my
a drive
shit.
over here
That's
somewhere.
why my shit in the garage now. Nigga, I don't feel like doing all that shit. I should be able
Yeah,
to go.
the cloud saves kind of suck for that thing, man, because you have to have PlayStation Plus. So I mean, even though I could buy it for a month, get a cloud saves, and then get a
Mhm.
PS5, then you
But
know
let me ask you this: what 4,000 game is it that they supposed to be having? That's backward compat.
it's
Let's
supposed to
really
be
be
everything,
honest.
everything,
They hold
everything
It's
that's
yo.
probably the majority,
yeah,
right?
it's going to be all their games. It's just
They
not
ain't
going to
but like
be
6 games. The only
no, no,
game that they ain't got that's
No, no, no,
reputable
no.
to
What I'm
me.
the question that I'm asking is from where? Starting from what generation?
no. It's only
Only the
PS4.
PS4.
They're
That's
only
it.
talking about PS4.
What 4,000 game that PlayStation 4 had?
A lot of
The same,
shitware.
There's a
the
lot of
same game,
shovelware.
Well, you
That's
gotta
it.
you gotta talk
same
about
game
all the
that we
And
had.
then
indies, the
the
indies,
Japanese
and
stuff and all that.
well,
Okay,
yeah. I
that's
mean,
we
it's
had
a
those
lot.
same indies.
All that
Go ahead.
shitware.
Well, they both have like 4,000
The
on
one where
PlayStation
you
4.
have to tickle the anime girls and their titties, and you get a reward. Those type of
Yeah,
games
and
or widow
and
games.
and they also include the PlayStation VR games as well. At
Nobody want to
least
play
a
them
lot
old
of them.
raggedy ass games.
I'm good. I thought you was gonna
I
say
play
like
better than
some
my
road.
fucking Oculus, man. Come on.
I
Motherfuckers
thought.
get motherfuckers get PSVR2 fucking credit. I swear to God on Tuesday. I'm going to motherfucking go live on my
now,
motherfucking Oculus.
now hold
Hated
on. Now,
it.
4K. 4K in both eyes. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna
now,
preach the
no,
gospel of
hold on,
Oculus.
bro. Hold on. Now, I
You gonna
thought
help
he
people
meant
see the
like
light.
4,000 game or 4,000 game across the whole generation of the PlayStation. But I'm sitting here
Mm.
thinking, what 4,000 fucking games did the PlayStation 5 had? What was I missing?
A
Those
bunch of
4,000
shitware.
games is the
I
same
mean,
fucking games that we
Well, like you
had.
said, it was
well, yeah,
multi-gen.
Yeah,
it's not
4,000. They ain't got no
exclusives.
dang 4,000 exclusives. They ain't
No, it's
putting
not
nah, nigga.
exclusives.
That's what
It's
I'm
just
saying.
games in general. Yeah,
But
it's
they
Yeah,
just
haven't
games in
even
general.
indies
showed.
and Japanese
Tell
games.
me,
Okay,
tell
well,
me, tell me. Let's keep it a buck. Tell me what for me to get a PlayStation 5 that's gonna show me that my 4,000 games that I can play is gonna be enhanced. Show me.
Well, see,
They
this is the
ain't
thing.
showed
I
shit.
I think that they're going to give
yeah,
all their
we talked
games
about that
boost
earlier.
mode.
Lemon. You talking about the size of that motherboard?
Yeah, I think they're gonna give all their games boost mode, right? Um, so they either gonna have like 60 frames per second at whatever their resolution is, and they'll have shit like that. But I think for them, if they're gonna go back and upgrade them, I think that they might bring out an Ultimate Edition for some of those older games. You know what I mean, like Horizon Zero Dawn. They'll bring out like the Ultimate Edition, where it's like uh when the new one comes out. So that's what they'll do. They'll have like the new one comes out in a year or so. So it'll be Horizon Zero Dawn and shoot, that might cost more because unless the game is similar to Miles Morales where it's like kind of like DLC, I think that game is going to cost like 80 $90. So it'll be like, oh, it's 70 by itself. But if you want the Ultimate Edition with the original Horizon Zero Dawn and the DLC all enhanced for PS5, then that's just like 100 or something like that. So that's what I can see them doing. But I don't think they're gonna make it like where you can get Horizon Zero Dawn enhanced for PS5. They might not go that route because they'd be like, well, fuck it, we gave you boost mode. It runs at unlocked 60 frames maybe. You know,
You get an extra blade of grass.
yeah, you
I
get
don't even
that.
think you do that. I think it just give you more the games that are unlocked frame rate, and they probably boost it more that way. But that's about it. They haven't said anything about boosting
But
the
hang on.
resolutions or anything.
It's
Shout out,
say like
As
a
far as I
boost
know.
shout out
mode,
to
kind
my
of like
man
how Tomb
Sobe.
Raider does it.
Yeah,
Uh,
shout out to my man Sobe. My man Sobe he kept it a buck. He kept it a buck. Like I said, man, that I'm about to make money. I'm gonna make him my best friend. I'm gonna kick flip out my best friend mode, and I'm gonna make him my best friend because you know what I'm saying. Because he been hitting with some notes. Uh,
This nigga stupid.
no, he said, look
They
at
can
this
have a
shit.
sting off. Go ahead.
He said, check this shit out. He said, let's keep it a buck. He said, every Xbox enhanced, that's not even enhanced. The Xbox habit runs a stable frame rate and it just goes. It ain't looping like a fucking like a wave, going up and down, up and down, up and down. It's not doing it.
Yeah. The only issue I see with their back compat is it seems like not every game gets a boost mode. Um, that's interesting. I don't know if that's because if they don't have certain like features where they say, oh, this is resolution and this is frame rate mode, then boost mode. If you don't have one of those modes, then there's no like effect on the game. Which on Xbox you automatically get a boost mode, regardless. Like now, what's fully enhanced? That's a whole nother story on both, right? That's when the dev goes back in, and then Xbox has their level where they say, oh well, for the older games you know that the dev says we can upgrade the frame rate and the resolution, then we go back and do that and make it 4K 60 or whatever.
You think they really gonna do that?
I don't know. I think PlayStation they get too much money from selling people games they already played. So I
I don't
think
see it.
that they'll give them the boost mode and then they'll give them the enhanced games and they'll buy them time because people will say like because think about it they have Spider-Man, they're gonna give them that and be like, all right, you got this, it's backwards compatible, people will play that, and then um they'll have God of War, and I think they could play those games right away. But say somewhere in the near future they'll have God of War, the enhanced edition or whatever, and they'll people will be like, "Oh, this is bullshit, Sony," but motherfuckers still go out there and buy it. So they'll play that shit, and then they'll have another game that came out, Days Gone, the enhanced edition. Oh my God, they're doing it again! Fuck Sony! But then they'll still go out and buy it.
But see, this is what I'm saying. I, I, we already done talked about that shit before. I already know that they're gonna do that with that. Them third party games is not getting that shit. I don't see it.
Yeah.
Whereas though you
No,
have
they got a
Microsoft,
majority of that 4,000. Nope.
when you have Microsoft console that does it automatically. Now, the only game that I see that may have that or whatever, which they're trying to push and advertise like it's something new, because have brain people out there to understand that is GTA. That's it. That's it. And they're doing that just to do it because of whatever DLC that they having. GTA may have a little boost to it. Only third party. I don't see no other third party other than that. I'm sorry, I don't. Microsoft, we already got that from the drop of a dime. We don't need on Rockstar to do that for us because all they want to do is what? Probably make it 4K, fix that frame, make that frame lock 60 frame or whatever, and that's it. That's all they need. I can see them doing that because now that Sony is going to be using, Microsoft server. So where Sony coming at, we might have to just wrap it, retape it, and do it all over again for them.
Yeah.
I mean, it's messed up, but that's just the way it is. I don't see no. They first party, I can see them trying to do something with their first party. We all know they gonna sell the same game that they got on the PlayStation 4. They gonna revamp that Jones. Here you go. Put a fresh new coat of paint, give it 60, and here you go. Going on out there. Get on out of here. Kick them right on out of here. I mean,
Yeah.
It gets that way, man. Y'all go check out the Horror Vibration podcast on Thursday nights. Shameless plug I'm finna throw in. A matter of fact, I'm gonna have to do this shit because I got told I'm gonna get kicked off this shit, man. Y'all gotta go fuck around. I'm putting in my shit. I should have said it earlier. Y'all motherfucker gotta go check my damn, what's the shit? Where we going, Flip?
CD
For the
keys.
game. CD
CD
keys.
keys.
Y'all need to go check out my CD keys, the CD keys 100. Y'all need to go check that shit out so I won't get kicked out the motherfucker. I don't get none of my benefits. I ain't had no benefits, but benefit my guys over here, man. You know what I'm saying? Punisher need games. You know what I'm saying? Chaos need games. You know, got great benefits over there.
All that.
Got great benefits. Games for
You get it.
motherfucking dirt.
You get a dis. You did to get like you get a
And you get
discount
a
if you type
five.
in.
You get right now and it can give you a 5% discount. But you build the motherfucker up. I ain't the guy to do it. That's why they pressed me because I had a video talk with the motherfuckers today and they was like, man, you had to do something. I'm like, ah, man, what the fuck I supposed to do, man? I'm in the world.
Well,
I'm the
honey, you
world
need
of
to
the
post a
CV.
link. Where the link at?
So y'all can go over there, man. Y'all can get, man, y'all can get shit for the low. Y'all can go over there, cdkeys.com/100. It's gonna be in the description on it's gonna be the description on Monday because I ain't going to work.
And to
You go
help
put some
my
shit on.
my man Bone out, you're already getting it at a low price from by default with CD keys with an extra 5%. You can take a 40% and make it a 45, or make a 45 into a 50%, and you're getting the game nearly half off of what you would get on the PlayStation or Xbox or Nintendo store.
Yeah, I gotta make you have me, man. You gonna be my salesman, man. I'm proud of you, man. You know that shit. You know, I gotta you ain't shit.
Yo, hey, Bo, you see how you said that joint? You said that joint
He said that
real
shit, yeah, yeah.
slick.
Y'all can
Yo,
just
he
go
almost
on
was
here.
in.
Just did it.
He almost
See that?
had me going on there just about like, wait a minute, what?
Yep.
Almost got flipped. Goddamn.
Yeah, yeah. He called me too. I'm like, I was gonna go buy. Like, I was dropped like 30 seconds to buy some shit. It's like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna give away 3 months right now. But no, I can. But now, like, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait till the end of the week. You know what?
Are they
End of the
supposed to
week.
use like some type of special code or something?
Yeah, special code is 100. You can go check that out. Get 5% off. Other than the shit that you already getting off, like you said, you hit it on point. Man, you my guy tonight. I ain't gonna say shit to you for like a week. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And
Get that lick in him, he gonna forget all about it.
no, it's peace treaty. It's peace treaty. It's peace
Yo,
treaty.
all right. We
Yeah,
gonna see.
I
Well, you
gotta sort
said
of my
now
peace
the
treaty
chaos
from
conform
my
Yeah,
earlier
we got
discussion.
peace treaty going on. We got
We
peace
got a
treaty.
little
So ain't
peace
nobody.
treaty.
We got peace
All
treaty
right.
going on. But you know, what I'm saying, y'all, this is how we get on Xbox Live, and this is how because that they hit me up more than I do. They get at me like, why don't pressure the CD keys thing? Because um, I don't want to feel nobody pressure to do anything. But CD keys got great deals, especially if you want Xbox Live, uh, Game Pass Ultimate, and all that other stuff. They have great deals for it. I don't want to feel like a salesman because you know we got dudes that we listen to that be it's like they feel like they salesmen, and then we know they ain't no real gamers. I'm a real gamer, but I'm gonna have to solicit myself because they gave me a police report. They wrote me an email like they wrote me a novel. I said shit, I got to do this shit. So
He told me.
check out cdkeys.com and put promotional code 100. You'll get 5% off. And then if y'all boost it up, I can give you motherfucker up to 50% off of shit. That's what they told me. So that's a hidden secret. So y'all gotta do that, G. But let's go back. We only 55 minutes in. So
It's not about me. It's about we.
yeah, it's about we. And like I say, think about these are my dogs right here. They've been with me from day one. You know what I'm saying? Flip money. You know what I'm saying? Live wire. Man, live wire is the opposite of me. We like the live wire me on the East Coast and I'm on the West Coast. Chaos is the is it's like the both of
The
best of both
boy.
worlds. He the best of both worlds. And then we got Flip. He's the, you know what I'm saying? He's the motherfucking Sith Lord.
Seth Lord.
AK, AKA motherfucking, AKA motherfucking, what you call it, Loki. You know what I'm saying? And then we got my man.
The
You know what
female
I'm saying?
form of
Y'all don't
Xbox
even know.
Sugar Daddy.
Yeah, my man
Oh
Punisher. Me and
hell
Punisher.
no.
This thing about it. Me and Punisher lives in the same, really in the same city. We just live far away, but we
Yeah,
know
pretty
about
much.
each
I'm
other.
like an hour away from
Yeah,
you.
he an hour away, but that's my man Punisher. So that's how we talk to each other, and that's how I want this podcast to be, where we know each other and we know what thoughts and shit is going on, and that's how I want y'all to feel. I want you guys involved. I want you guys to throw shit out at us. Throw it out. I want to talk. We want to talk because we all intelligent. Only person that got a GED is Flip.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well, that's good enough. Sure.
Mm-hmm.
You already know he say for because they got me
That's
last
what it's
night.
called for good enough performance.
They got me last night, so I got to throw it at him. They got me last night cold.
I can dig it.
They
Shit.
got me last night
I
cold,
can
so I
roll with
got to
it.
throw
I
something
can
at him.
roll with it.
I told
I
him
can
you
roll
better
with it.
put. I told you better take your guard up. But no, this is like we family, and this is how we are. So y'all got questions? Ask us questions. Shit, y'all want to ask about? What we think about Nintendo? What y'all feel like with Nintendo? I'll just throw some random shit out. We got another 30 minutes.
I mean, Nintendo's Nintendo. When you're in the mood for that, um, they got some interesting games over there.
So
You know
how?
what it is? It's comfort food. Nintendo. That's how I
Mm.
look at it because there's so much nostalgia with it. That's why people just you go to it like yeah, like certain things when I go see my mom, I eat that I normally don't eat any other time. You know what I mean? But it's just like when you're at home, you be like, I got a craving for that. That's how I look at Nintendo. Like as much as I'll be like, man, I don't really fuck with Mario and all that, but man, you give me a Mario game, I just start playing that shit. I be like, damn, I do kind of like Mario and shit.
Mhm.
That's how it be.
I see it as like if you want to take a break from serious gaming, you want something on the side. Nintendo's like the side chick, basically. That's how I see it.
It's
I
yeah,
mean, side
they
chick.
got games you could just play. Like I mean,
Hmm.
other than Zelda, you could just play. Like most of them games don't have
Like,
no real story.
like you
It is
can't go
mindless
wrong
fun,
with
really.
Soccer Pick. You can't go wrong with Pick. Never go wrong. And that I take Nintendo for. I mean, I had a GameCube back in the day. My grandmother had a 64 for the kids, and actually, I grew up with believe it or not, I grew up with GameCube and a PS2. That's what I grew up on, and then my father bought me a Xbox 360, and that's how I started becoming a Xbox gamer. And I haven't looked back since. And just for you guys to know, yes, I am 23 years old, so I am a youngin in here.
You don't got
16.
to tell these motherfuckers for business shit. Them time fuck you. Shut
I don't
up.
know what the they gonna do. Knock on my front door? I wish
Yeah,
they
they would.
would.
Yeah, they would.
16. Well,
Chaos and y'all
This
to
nigga,
pull
I
up.
see
That's pretty
this
crazy.
nigga slip on. That's what that
Yeah,
is.
they gonna put chaos in New Orleans.
Shit.
I know
yeah.
this nigga ain't talking. This man older than Captain America.
No shit.
Shit. I ain't think you heard that joke. I said that joke in it like twice. I know they like, why the fuck you keep saying 16? Oh,
Nah, like I said, nigga, we be banging, man. We playing everything, man. We don't like Chaos. Can tell you, like Chaos. So what you said the other day? The other day, you saw me playing Halo 5.
Hmm.
You know, I'm. You was like, you went. What? How many times I bounced to three different games? Like boom, boom, boom.
Hell yeah, I do the same thing when I don't know what to play. Hell, I'm
Because
kind of
I
doing it
have so
right
many.
now.
We have so many game. Think about it. We're gaming connoisseurs. That's what we are. Gaming connoisseurs. You got.
Hmm.
You're an alcoholic. No, I'm a connoisseur to the alcoholism. But we're gaming connoisseurs. We buy these games and we play. Our catalog is so big. Like out of everybody, I don't think nobody got no less than 300 games.
Ah, nah,
Not
nah.
for
I'm
We
at
me.
five.
play. We play.
I'm not. I just knocked the door on. I just not. I just hit 500. I'm at 510.
I got like
That,
400 and
you know what?
something.
That's the thing that's always funny is like when people be like, "Oh, why you play this and why you play that?" I'm like, bro, because I like to play a lot of different shit. Nigga, just because you like only eating hamburgers and hot dogs and steaks, that's your business. Guess what? Every once in a while, I want some sushi and shit. Every once in a while, I want some Italian food. Every once in a while, I might want some Mediterranean food. Just because you only want to eat the same shit day in and day out, that's your business. You know what I mean? Like, look, I mean, shit. Some niggas just like hot dogs. They like hot dogs and hamburgers. That's all they eat. And peanut butter
Yeah, they
jelly
be on that.
sandwiches.
They got like
And
hot
That's
think
what they
dogs
about
and
it.
like.
pork and beans. That's what they be
And
on.
think about it. Think about all the games that aren't backwards compatible here on the one that's going to be backwards compatible on the Series X and S. Man, my gaming catalog is about to be like 600-700 because that's where the bulk of my games were was in the 360 days. Like the games I have on one don't compare to the games I have on 360 because that's ridiculous. Like I can't. I've been waiting to play my Budokai collection from Dragon Ball Z, but that's not backwards compatible here on the one. I'm really hoping it gets backwards compatible on the S. So I'm about to have a lot of fun than the start of the generation.
mm. Oh yeah. Let's not forget in other news. Um, yeah. When you walk in that GameStop store, don't be surprised you see them wearing that "Powered by Dream" Microsoft shirt. I was
Mhm.
inside a GameStop store. What was that? Yesterday. I was inside the GameStop store yesterday. You know, out there in Whitey Land, and up in the mall, and I noticed, like, wait a minute, chit chat, rapping on the phone with my people. The boy had, the guy he had on a Xbox shirt. I think it said GameStop at the bottom, but it was a big Xbox design shirt, bam, right there on the side, on his chest. So I'm sitting there, I'm looking at that. I'm like, wait a minute. I said, already? Like, we just got this news that GameStop, you know, hooking up with Microsoft more than just video games and stuff like that. You know, hopefully now they will have better customer service. Not only that, they will have someone that know what the hell they're talking about. And I'm like, well, I just heard this news the day before, and you telling me the next day, damn, they already got the shirt on. Now, I don't know if it's in all GameStop around here where everyone else is at, or where y'all at out there, whatever. But I just happen to notice it's over here. It's not. I'm not saying it's over here in every GameStop in Philly, but like I said, I'm like, wait a minute, what the? They already had it on or whatever. So and the crazy, they even though it's bad that the CV19 here, listen here, they even look like they was professional. So now I went in there and looked at it, looked to see what was going on. Everything getting up to date already. As you know, it's going to take time for them to transfer things over to start using. Microsoft Surface tablet, and so forth and so forth. So my thing is to y'all, how long y'all think this is gonna last?
Um,
Well, they said it was a multi-year deal, right? So I'll say maybe a good 3 to 5 years, maybe. They're probably gonna wait and see how good the return is on that money that they invested. And if it's good, maybe it'd be a permanent partnership. Who knows?
I,
I
hon-
mean, yeah, go ahead.
I was about to say, I honestly think that I can't get an answer now because I would kind of rather wait to see, um, like during the next, 3 to 6 months, especially after this, after the first big waves of consoles get sold, to see where GameStop is and see what kind of what this deal kind of brings to the table, and then I could probably give a more definite, concrete answer. But I honestly believe that it's too early to say. But before then, I only had GameStop going for about 2 to 3 years. But now with this deal, I think it'll be longer. But how much longer, I can't really tell you until after I see the full. I can't think of the word right now, but to see what this deal brings within the next few years. So
Yeah, I mean, to me, I just look at it like I feel if they're going to survive, they have to change the culture of what GameStop is. Like it can't just be like you go buy your games and you go trade in your games there and that's it. Like it should be an all inclusive gaming store. So they can't just be consoles either. It has to be consoles and PC. They gotta think more Best Buy in that aspect. They should sell anything game related for gamers. They should sell high end TVs. They need another thing. They need a bigger space for some of their stores because they like the little stores are fine for like when you're just only selling games. But if you want to be taken more seriously by gamers, they gotta. There's a lot of stores that are being shut down, like Best Buy. GameStop don't have to buy up every Best Buy, but they could buy up some of them, those buildings that are vacant, and have a whole floor and sections of the floor dedicated to, you know, one side dedicated to PlayStation, displaying PlayStation VR there. Another side with Xbox stuff, displaying all their stuff there. Another side for Nintendo, and another side for PC, along with selling TVs that are built specifically with gamers in mind. So you're talking about high end TVs. You're not talking about Best Buy. You're just talking about whatever maybe it might be like four different brands of TVs and also monitors for PC. If you do that, then I think you have a shot. Now you don't have to have a ton of stores like that, but you have a couple, maybe one or two in each region where they usually had like I don't know, like 50 game stops in an area. You don't need that many, but you could have maybe like I don't know, like 10, and then one really big one, kind of like a Toys R Us type situation, and then people will go there for that all inclusive gamer experience, where not only you have the space for that because you're gonna have people walking around with tablets. So you got the space and justifies why you even need all that shit. But also you can hold tournaments in the space that big and like in the down actually they should probably have an area that's mapped out just to have people game down there. Like come in and just try games that they have on display down there instead of just having only kiosks or places that people can play. Kind of like the Microsoft store. If you ever been in a Microsoft store, all the computers are available for people to use. Right? They have games against where Xbox is, so they should have that available. They should have multiple areas where you can game on Nintendo or you can game on PlayStation, etc., etc. I think that would draw more people to the store and have a lot more interest. And as long as they have people there knowing what they're fucking talking about, and they gotta know what they're talking about and have gaming paraphernalia. You gotta have the Xbox shirts there. You gotta have the PlayStation shirts there. You have to have Nintendo shirts there. You have to have the Xbox fighting PlayStation shirts there. You gotta have, the Xbox and PlayStation and Nintendo shirts that say we all was it we all play together, we all stay together or something. Like, you gotta have a wide variety of that shit. If you're gonna do this gaming thing, you gotta have all of it. You can't just have some of it. You have the section where you have the statues and the toys and all that shit. Like, I say you go balls to the wall, and then you go that way. You know what I mean? So that's how I would look at it. I mean, you
Kind of
so
like a
so it's
regular
kind of,
Walmart in a neighborhood Walmart
yeah,
type
but
of.
it's yeah, exactly, but it's all gamer focused. Everything's gamer
Mhm.
focused.
All right, I understand. Yeah, that is a great idea. They should really use this time and this deal to kind of, take this chance to grow and get bigger, and take more opportunities and a little more risk.
Because the main reason why I say that is because gaming is becoming a huge hobby, right?
Hmm.
One of the biggest draws that is out there. If they want to change their name from shit to, because think about it, people, as much as people weren't really going to Toys R Us, as for whatever reason, Toys R Us still had a big impact on people's lives. They shit now that it's not there, motherfuckers miss it, you know. And the problem with Toys R Us, that bitch didn't evolve as much as it should have. I felt like half the shit they didn't always have in the building. And they need to have that shit more accessible than what it was, and they didn't evolve as much as they should have online as they. And like the thing is like, look, you can have all these brick and mortars, and that's cool. But you still have to. You can't just be like, well, you got to come to my store or else. You have to make it work for both. So you stock up your stores, and look, if people don't want to come in and they want to fucking order that shit online, then they just pick the store they want to get it from, and then you be like, either ship it for this price or I'll come pick that bitch up. You know what I mean? That's how they gotta do it. Shit, Amazon got stores, but motherfuckers get
Hmm.
that shit delivered at their house. But if you want some shit quick now and you don't feel like getting on the phone, you be like, look, I want to wring this nigga's neck right here because I see the store right there. Then shit, you should have a place to go over there and get your shit quick, fast, in a hurry.
Hmm. Basically, he's trying to say GameStop, get with the times.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. The COVID shit is fucked up, but the one thing it does do is buy them time to get that shit in order, so they can figure
Hmm.
out a plan to be like, look, we got the little stores out here, but we can get this shit built, and so when things come back to more of a normalcy, you know, this is the shit that's gonna be popping off more than anything.
Yeah, I think that could be a good thing. It's like GameStop comes back with this, big thing, kind of rejuvenates, that GameStop feeling like, oh man, this is something new, this is something different. Let me go ahead and try this out. And if it's something good, it'll stick.
Yeah, because as humans, man, humans always want, like, yeah, people are afraid to be around each other and all that shit right now, but that shit won't last forever.
I'm
Once they
about
get
to
this
tell
shit
y'all this shit
back
right
in order,
now.
this shit will
No,
people,
no,
huh?
no, no, I don't keep it a buck. I'm around people 3 to 5 times a week. It's people I see people don't want to even be around
Yeah, right
because
now.
no. But thing about it is that shit is not wearing off no time soon.
I'm not saying tomorrow, but I'm saying when it
But
happens,
Amazon
this ain't
hit
the
this
first
point.
pandemic.
I put this way: Amazon hit something where you ain't got. I don't go to the grocery store. The grocery store down the street from my house. I go to the liquor store. And I went to the liquor store and it was motherfuckers was talking shit. Where I gotta go? Bitch, get back over there. Shit, get back there. I don't know. Trying to get my motherfucking fifth of Cavassier. Shit.
Yeah, but it's not. You can't apply that to everybody. Shit, we got
No,
motherfuckers.
it's
Look,
it's
look.
a
I look.
lot of people that
Yeah,
it's a
yeah,
lot of
yeah, but
people. I
yeah, but
work in an
but
office and I got people don't even want to.
yes, but
I
you,
got
but
I got people.
everybody not like that. Listen, me and my wife polar opposites. I can sit in the house all day. She go fucking stir crazy. She can't do that shit. Like you can't just be like, well, if I can sit in the house all day, then everybody can't. No, that shit don't work for everybody. Like this shit is not
But
how
you
that
got
shit
no.
works.
My mom is like that. Me and my mom, like I got to do something. I ain't got to
Yeah.
do shit. Like today, I woke up around fucking. I woke around about 6:30. Thought I had to go to work. I stayed up to about 9 o'clock. I went back to sleep. I ain't wake up to 2 o'clock. I ain't had shit to do. But that's the option I got. That's the option. It's my weekend off. I'm good. But me going to a store, I don't want to go to a store. I don't really want to see a person. To tell you the truth, like I'm going to Best Buy and want to wait in line for Xbox One X. I'm not doing that shit.
Hey, I'm not talking. Listen, I'm not even talking about that. But what I'm saying is, if you like, say if they get their shit to the point where all the best, because the thing is, as nice as Amazon is, they don't got everything. They don't. There's a lot of times I be like, damn, you don't got this, you don't got that, you don't
No, they
got
run
this.
out.
It's
And
not
then
even
the
that they
thing
run
about
out. They
it,
don't even have it. Period.
no, the third
There's
party.
certain
Think about it. They go through a third party, and the third party fuck around and amp everything all up.
No, no. What I'm saying is there's certain things that Amazon just don't have. They just don't have certain things. They don't even have it like even listed as they're out of. They don't even have it. Period. You know what I mean? So in certain stores, they've always done that where stuff in store is listed as in store, but the stuff out, that's online is listed as such. They don't necessarily have a lot of everything that's like, oh, okay, you can get this in the store or online. There's certain things they'd be like, nope, this is exclusive to the store. If you don't come to the store, you can't get it. Nah, but I can't pay extra for it. Nope. If you want it, you gotta come to the store. That's how it is. And you can make certain shit like the t-shirts or certain t-shirts that people want to buy. No, you gotta come in. Listen, man, this is what you gotta come in and check the inventory on that shit.
Right.
Like come in, be like first come first serve. Like I mean, shit, they can have all kinds of shit in there. They can have like
But I be
certain
on. I
hats,
gotta be
fitted
on
hats
point.
and whatnot.
I'll be on point with certain shit like boom, boom, boom. Like my son wanted these common shoes from the goat. If people don't know what the goat is, the goat got these fucking exotic shoes. You know what I'm saying? And he said, Dad, I got straight A's. I did what you told me. I paid fucking $400 for the motherfuckers. But where else I'm gonna go get them at? Where else I'm gonna get them at? I ain't getting them from nowhere. I'm not getting them from nowhere. But what he's gonna give it to me? You gonna have to pay what you owe because the thing about it, we in a digital world. We Digimons. Nobody want to say it, but we Digimons. If you don't hit that button quick, boom, 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 you ass out of luck.
Yeah, but again, like I said, certain things they can make exclusive to their store. I'm not saying not go on, be online. That doesn't make any sense at all. I'm just saying there's certain things that they should have exclusive to their store to be the draw to come in there. You know, that's all. But like I said, shit. I guarantee it. Once this shit gets back in control, and it becomes nothing more than you got to go and You're shot and you ain't got to worry about no bullshit. Man, listen, motherfuckers is gonna they itching to get out the house now. You don't think they gonna be out and about without a mask on, bro? Without a mask on, motherfuckers gonna be out there all the time.
I don't know. Like, I hear these niggas paranoid, man.
Now, some people are paranoid, but not everybody. I mean, people, listen. Just because you got to wear a mask, it's an inconvenience for sure. But you know, once the shit gets under control, people are going to definitely be out. They're not gonna be stay sitting in their house, man. If they provide a place that you can go to game, or while you go pick up something, you know what I mean? Because like the thing is, you can go there and just be like, oh, I want to go pick up this statue, right? Because I want it. Because that's the thing about brick and mortars, right? Certain things, yeah, you want to order it online, but some things you just want right now. You don't want to have to wait, right? Like the physical stuff. Digital, obviously, digital you get instantly, but the physical stuff that you want, like if they're like, oh, okay, we got this new Xbox console, but it's gonna take you like 5 days to get, or you can come into the store and come get it. Motherfuckers getting in their car and they going to the store. That's that's just what it is. Most cats don't want to wait. That really want something.
You right? You right? You right? Well, man, we got to get off. Where I don't know where everybody else at. I don't know everybody sleep. So if you sleep, yeah. Chaos, you sleep,
Mm,
yeah.
no. My size is killing me though. I'm about to go to sleep.
So we got to be out. We got to get on. Y'all want to talk to us
You've been
later on?
gaming too hard, dog. Gotta
Live.
take a break.
Shit.
We about to get on Xbox Live and talk shit again. I'm probably gonna get on something that I can't tell you. I get on.
Shit, we gotta finish our Dark Side of Genesis.
Yeah, I finished that shit too. I ain't
Mhm.
nowhere near finishing that motherfucker. But we
Same.
game over here. You know what I'm saying? We be gaming over here, but we catch y'all next week, man. I appreciate everybody that come through. You know,
That's what's up.
we had a little record tonight. Shit, we get over 40 plus. So somebody gives a fuck about us.
That's what's up. That's
Yeah,
what's up.
and we out this bitch.
Thank you for supporting.
All right.